Hi guys, today we're going to talk a little bit about the text field for Avo for Rails. So the text field is very useful when you want to add a list of strings to your records. So let's see how this works. So I'm going to copy this, go into my course resource and say field skills as tags. Now if I go and navigate to a course, I get this beautiful pills with skills. This course doesn't have any. I'll hit edit and I can add skill 1, comma, skill 2, skill 3, just like you'd use any other tags field. You can delete them, so that works very nice. Next, the text field does support some options, so let's check them out. So this is suggestions. I'm going to jump into course resource, and let's say you want to offer some skills for this course to your users. So on the course model, I have this skill suggestion method that is actually an array of strings, and the name of this course is added to that array. So example suggestion, example tag, and the name. And let's try it out. So I'm going to copy this and use it here. I'm going to hit refresh, edit, and now if I click on this field, you get these suggestions: example suggestion, example tag, and biomedical science. So basically the name of this record. So I'm going to hit save, and that's going to be saved to the database. What else? We can enforce suggestions. So if we hit enforce suggestions true and refresh and go to the edit, now if I want to add, so you may have noticed that from the start all of those skills have been removed because they are not in the suggestion array. So now I can click on example suggestion, but if I want to add another one, skill 4, it's going to be in red and it's going to disappear. It's not going to allow me to add that suggestion, that skill to that course. So you can use that to better improve your user's experience. Next, we have the disallowed, which works just about the same as suggestions, but it's the other way around. You cannot use those elements. So let's try it out. Disallowed. I already have something, so I'll use disallowed. So skills disallowed, again, it's on that record. So it's foo and bar and the ID of this course. So let's try it out. Edit. So I say foo. It's not gonna work. Let me just close this one. So foo. It's not gonna work. Bar is not gonna work. Baz. Yeah. Oh. No, it's not going to work. Oh, sorry, it's not going to work because enforce suggestions is true. So let's try it again. Coolio. So foo, that's not going to work. Bar, Baz, it's working. And now I'm going to try the ID of that course. So now the ID is 276. So 276. Nah, it's not okay. 277. That's going to be okay. So using this lambda, and like a method like this one, you can make this as dynamic as you need it. The suggestions and disallowed options, they can be lambdas, or they can be like regularly arrays. 1 and 2. Let's check them out. So 1 and 2. Perfect. Coolio. What else? Delimiters. So you can change the delimiter. By default, the comma becomes the delimiter. But you can add something else like the space character. Okay, now if I try it again, hey, space, u, comma, perfect. What else? We can change the behavior with close on select. So let's say we have a long list of suggestions. I'm gonna undo this. Okay, and I'm gonna add a few more. Actually, example suggestion, example tag, this is okay. And I'm gonna say close on select, false. It's true by default, but I'm gonna set it to false and go back. And now if I take this out and try it again, I click on example suggestions, and the suggestions drop down is not going to close. So it's going to allow me to select all of the records that I need and hit save. Coolio. What else? So the tags field supports Postgres array fields. So if we check the database, we'll see we have a regular array field, Postgres array field. You can see here how you can create that migration, and they work pretty nice. But it does work with acts-as-taggable-on. So this is a very popular gem that people use on their Rails apps. So to use it with acts-as-taggable-on, you just have to toggle this to true. So acts-as-taggable-on tags. So I'm gonna jump in. So I have this on my post model. So acts-as-taggable-on tags, and on my post resource I have this set up already. So field tags as tags, acts-as-taggable-on tags, and I have some more options here, but we're just going to check out that this is going to work just fine. Posts, check out the post, edit, and this one I can check 1 and 3 and hit save. And now if we go on the posts database record, so 32, you'll see there is no tags field here, but there is a taggings table and a tags table. So basically this is what acts-as-taggable-on does to your app. It adds those extra tables. So you can use it with that as well. One more thing that we haven't touched on is the type of suggestions. So the suggestions, they can be, let me check it out. So on the post, they can be, I'll duplicate this. So they can be an array of strings, 1, 2, or they can be an array of objects. So if we check these suggestions out, we have post and tag suggestions. And if I go on post, these tag suggestions. So they have, these are objects that have value, label, and avatar. The value is the value that is going to be stored in the database. The label is what's going to be displayed to the user, and avatar is what image is going to be displayed to that user. So you see 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to update this to 3 to 3. Okay, and let's check it out. So 1, 2, and 3. But in the database, the actual values are going to be these. So the actual numbers 1, 2, and 3. But you can change what you display to your user by using this type of objects. So I'm going to hit save. And now the labels are going to be displayed to your user, but in the database, you'll have like 1, 2, and 3. This is useful when you want to use maybe enums or other types of options. Coolio. So this is a text field. I hope you like it. I hope it fixes some of your issues. Let us know on the repo, on the Discord, on Twitter, and I can't wait to see what you're going to build with it. Thank you. See you soon.